Yo, yo. Welcome to the Fresh and Famous Radio Friday. All right. I'm your host already, Jordan Gore, aka JL, aka Sunny Jean, aka whatever you want to call me at this point in 2023. I'm really trying to get rid of the nickname, just kind of just be my own self, at least in the real world. It's kind of interesting when people call you by your nickname, that your online nickname, in person. They're like, oh shit, what's up, JO? What's up? Like JO was my nickname growing up. So it's pretty interesting to see, people do that. But yo, I'm dressed up right now, summertime fine, you know. I'm dressed up like maybe like I would say that maybe like $500, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You can't dress up like $1,000,000 doing a podcast. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be doing this shit in loafers. I'm gonna be doing it in the dirtiest of Chuck Taylors, white girl dirty Chuck Taylors. You know what I'm saying? White girl Air Force Ones, all of that. I don't want to be um what I just don't want to be is uncomfortable when doing a podcast and talking to you guys, making sure that you're informed on everything, as much stuff that's going on. And of course, it's a safe haven because we want to have fun and we want to motherfucking have a good time. Nobody wants to hear all the negative stuff. So I hope you have one rolled up. I hope you have maybe a drink poured, maybe so. And make sure that when you're pouring it, you're realizing that it's coming to a stop pretty soon, right? So on Fresh and Famous Radio, the comfort zone, the safe haven, go ahead and spark up, light up. If you're a teenager, turning 18 this year, and you so happen to listen to this podcast, first of all, thank you. And second of all, if you feel the need to spark something up, but I don't know, your mom is fucking in the other room or something like that, take your phone, go outside, and light one up if you want to. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to peer pressure y'all motherfuckers. We cannot peer pressure right now. So that's my spiel. Now, waiting on the good brother Phoenix to call in. I do have some questions. These past couple of episodes, we've always given advice, but now with this 10th episode, I do want to be transparent on just my current status of life and just what's going on. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we do something good. So Phoenix is about to call in. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh yeah, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. Of course, Fiona is being a little crazy, Fiona. So sometimes, and that's what I want to talk to Phoenix about, sometimes it's just, man, when life just kind of hits you, you got to do what you got to do, Now I'm to the point now where I'm not afraid to slip and fall. Before, I feel like I used to be too cool to run past somebody, or if I wanted to talk to a girl, hey, like turn my fucking neck, try to get to talk to her, and whether it works out or it doesn't, that builds up confidence, that builds up self-esteem. So I'm just gonna go everywhere with this episode, and I'm gonna make sure that everyone learns something from it. I want to educate myself as much as possible, so that's where I stand in that, right? News. Got some motherfucking news, man. Motherfucking news. So I haven't been, just from working and, I got this book coming out soon. I haven't really had the time to just go back and forth with news, but it's okay, right? It's one of those things where I don't know. It's just too much. It's too much that comes in. First of all, man, I want to say Tax Stone, God damn, 35 years in prison. Um, yeah, the judge, he laid the book down on that dude, you know. Uh And for those who don't know, Tax Stone, he did podcasting actually. He had quite the run, for a couple of years, and he was loved by a lot of pioneers. Rest in peace, Combat Jack. Tax Stone, uh, uh, he definitely helped Tax Stone with his podcast, and just as far as Black entertainment goes, he was one of the funniest guys out there. I mean, this is before podcasting was really podcasting, So unfortunately there was a shootout. It was a shooting at Irving Plaza, right? Where there's just a performance that, it's a fucking venue, right? And out on the East Coast, out in New York. So Troy Ave, this another rapper, his bodyguard got popped. And yeah, man. I mean, just look it up, Tax Stone. It's sad to even try to like explain it, especially with this show, the time that it has. It's sad, man. It's very sad. So just keep your head up, Tax Stone. Hopefully things change. And man, hopefully you could try to fucking do a podcast out in prison. I don't know how that shit goes. You know what I mean? And that's what I get scared of the most is, as a brother in America, it's not easy. You deal with a lot of things, and I'm the type of person to shake it off. I mean, of course, I've been through a lot of stuff growing up. Um, you know, I guess you could say like the privilege, shit like that. Like I embrace my life. I'm to that point now where I really fully embrace it. And the things that people said to me and done to me, like a lot of the times it really comes to my brain all the fucking time. And what I try not to do is let it weigh me down or change me. Because when I get into like a dark place, when I overthink too much, right? It could be a situation as, I'm in sales. Maybe there's this customer who's just saying some crazy stuff. And in my mind, I'm like, all right, forget them. And then I start thinking deeper, like, damn, like other people hurt me in that same kind of way. So I try not to do that as much. It's really hard. I get a little stubborn. I have pride. I don't really like listening. And it's just, and when I do shift into that mode, it's guns blazing. It's a lot of people that are affected by that. So that's why I try to cool off and kind of separate myself, because I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to have to uh, hurt people, and leave a bad taste in people's mouth, because that shit can travel on from work, from personal lives to whatever. So I try to keep a cool head on my shoulders. And I don't know where the fuck I was going with this conversation, so we're gonna keep that right there. So hopefully you learn something from this, because I do not go back to these podcast episodes. Logic sells his entire music catalog. He sold it to this company, Influence Media Partners, sold it for 8 figures, Um, damn, a lot of these musicians, a lot of these rappers more so are selling their shit. Uh, and it's something deep into that. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely something that has to be discussed. I can't wait till we can get an A&R or somebody who's deep into it to discuss it, you know? So yo, I just saw this too when I checked my Twitter. Yo, he's gonna drop an R&B album tonight. And it's called like For the Dogs or something like that. Who Let the Dogs Out? Some shit like that. But it's on OVO radio. Okay, I'm just seeing this. And yeah, it's an R&B album. Yeah. I mean, you got free time. Why not? Why not drop something? I'm gonna check it out. I wish I could listen to it live, like right here, because maybe it dropped by then. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe it dropped. It shit might have dropped. What if this Drake album fucking dropped? Because he always drops that shit New York time. So let's see. Let's see if he dropped the album. Nope. 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 He must be out in California. He's dropping that shit Cali time. Yeah. let's do it. Of course, everybody's gonna listen. I'm gonna listen. Um, I posted something like this. I said, "Am I wrong for hating the fact that Post Malone has face tattoos?" And when Phoenix calls in, I want to ask him that because I don't like it. You know, I just looked at his picture. Really cool tweet that he posted with him and Kurt Cobain, and in my mind, like on the outside, I'm like, oh damn, like just I mean, he just seems like such a cool guy. But seeing just the tattoos on the face, I don't know, man. I don't know, because I don't know how the industry is. I'm a musician that likes to just stay a musician and just fucking not really engage in the labels and all that kind of stuff. I just like to do it for hobby. And maybe I should take it to the next level, who knows? But I don't know what the fuck they go through. So I see Post Malone, I see him the first time ever. His face clear as a fucking whistle, right? Clear. Looks so green and like wholesome. You know what I mean? Came from a bright, just had a bright background, whether he did or not, that's what it looked like. And now I'm like, damn, this nigga is borderline Skid Row-ish. And I don't want to be disrespectful because he has great music, right? Circle, love Stay, you know. Um, and just that he just has those bops. It's just, man, he needs a deep dive. Like that is an artist who cannot have just he does music and that's it. That's his story. We need a deep dive of Post Malone. We need behind the scenes, what he goes through. Is he really doing these drugs that people say he's doing or speculate? What's really going on with him? Because he's such a great artist, but I'm really worried about the higher ups that are, I guess you could say, controlling, and maybe he's the type that doesn't like to be controlled. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got to figure this all out. This whole year, my whole thing is just educating myself, making sure that I am educated on everything, talking to people, all that kind of stuff. So keep your head up, Post Malone. Yo, and also keep your head up, Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa's out here looking like a fucking stick figure, dog. The walk, he fucked himself up, messed up his body. I believe he got some like cartilage fucked up, like something of that nature. And yeah, when I saw him walking, he looked like fucking Regina George on Mean Girls, just all messed up. And so I want to wish him the best, great artist. And for him to have that fucking charisma that he has, especially performing, I want to make sure that he has a speedy recovery. What's up, baby? We got Mackie in the cut, chilling, looking like a little tiger. He's gonna be in the story too. He's gonna be a part of the story too. Yeah. Yeah. Showing love. What else do we got, man? I think that's all the news I got. And Phoenix ain't calling in, so we just gonna keep this show rolling. Let's do it. Oh yeah. A chick said, I love men that never talk about sex. It makes you sexually want them even more for some. Wait, I love men. Damn, I fucked that all up. I love men that never talk about sex. It makes you sexually want them even more for some reason. Cool. Well noted. I don't even like talking about that anyways with a random broad. You know what I mean? That's what I got. Of course, Mariah Mills is trying to release, still fucking around with Zion. Zion is like losing the fucking afro that he got, stressing over this broad. I don't know, man. That's crazy. Athletes, you got to be careful. It's crazy how they're making fucking examples out of these athletes, from management to prostitutes. It's like this sports game got to fucking change, Can't just be out here shooting threes, dunking, slam dunking, going to the hotel after. Gotta make sure you're good out here. You know what I mean? Some wild boys. There's some wild boys. Zion. The crazy thing is he's so young. He looks like he's older than me, but I'm older than him. That's what's crazy. Um, I don't know, man. Y'all gotta fucking be careful. These wild boys, man. These wild fucking boys. And I know what it's like. Um, anyways, man, what I want to talk about in this subject, right? I'm just gonna be transparent. I'm just gonna be I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna sip, I'm gonna keep it 100 the best way possible, Oh yeah, I didn't even give the time. So today is June 29th, 2023, and it is 9:14 p.m. And my lips are so dry right now. My lips are so dry. And Phoenix just hit me up. He's on his way calling it. Yo, I want to give a shout out to Mac. I want to give not Mac, not my cat Mac, but I want to give a shout out to the Mac books, the laptops and stuff like that. I love that they send text messages, right? My phone could be a million miles away. Boom, text message comes in, I can respond right then and there. I think that that's the best thing they've ever done. And that's why I don't like you Androids, and I don't like you Samsung heads. I don't like you fucking tablet users. I don't like you Nook users. Still using a Nook in 2023. I don't like any of you guys. I hate you guys. I hate you all. All right. All right, maybe I don't hate you. I don't hate you, right? I don't hate anybody. Like, not them at least. But yeah, shout out to Apple for that. Yo, so here's what I really want to talk about. Okay. And Phoenix is gonna have to catch the residue of this topic. Life. Life. You think you got it figured out. You think that it's always going to go on and on. You never have anything to worry about. There's always a tomorrow. There's a lot of decision makings that always have to occur in life, right? Even when you're a kid, you fucking figure out, your parents want to put you in baseball, you don't like it. They put you in football, you like it. In middle school, maybe you want to play an instrument. In high school, maybe you want to join a football team. It's all a cycle to shaping you up and become a better person, at least the best person you could be. You never want to be down and out and depressed and stressed, even though it feels good, right? I think that depression feels fire. That shit feels like a motherfucking warm blanket in 1 degree type of weather. And the beauty in that, for me, I can only speak for myself, is when I'm depressed, I think about the things I want to accomplish. I always have that in my brain. The things I want to do. It's the procrastination. It's all that other shit that fucks it all up, right? But the fact that I've honed that at times and like really wanted to just be like, all right, I'm depressed. That's just the way it is. I'm just gonna be like that. I try to change that mood and become a better person. And all of a sudden, just that one, maybe it's one person, maybe it's a group of people, somehow, some way, put me back in that mood to where it's just like, damn, I just rather be depressed, rather be alone. I had to realize recently that being alone is very scary, at this age. And not scary in a way of where you can't go out, right? You feel like you're gonna get mugged, feel like you're gonna get in a fight, none of that bullshit, right? None of the movies, as long as you fucking know how to defend yourself and try to defend yourself, I think you'll be all right. It's a lot of coyotes out here. It ain't wolves, you know what I mean? Not as much as people think they are. A lot of fucking people are coyotes. So it takes strength to get out of that situation. It takes a lot of admirability. It takes a lot of adjusting. It takes a lot of adapting and trying to set your goals for the better outcome. You know what I mean? So with that part right there, I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a quick interlude or whatever, because we got the good brother Phoenix on the line right now, the freshest of them all. What's good, G? Oh no, I can't hear you. Hold up. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Wait. This is not good. This is not good. This is an exclusive right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on. Can you hear? You're not on mute, are you? I have to unmute.
Can you hear me?
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. He said, "Don't do this to me now."
Let's go. All right, so we got.
Okay.
Let me lie. Now I got to start this over. Okay, I don't remember what I said before you called in, but I mean I do remember. But
So we're gonna tag right in
and we're gonna take it right there. So let me introduce this real quick. We got the freshest of them all. We got the freshest. My man,
what did he do?
Was good.
How do he do to you?
Yo, the locks are growing.
Oh yeah, man. I had to let my hair down on hoes. You feel me?
Is that fun? Is that fun? Just like I feel like if I had dreads like you, I would just be headbanging, just fucking going crazy.
Oh yeah, man. You know that headbanging is all cool and fun, man. But the next day, man, you gonna have locked jaw, man. You're gonna be all toe up with the headbang. I mean, neck gonna be stiff. You're gonna be, hey, what's up, yo?
Really?
Oh yeah, man. It's fun, but you gonna lose some brain cells for sure.
Damn. How often do you headbang, would you say?
Oh, I used to be going crazy like weekly. Now I'm good. Like me and Nancy might, we might get hyphy. You feel me? Might not headbang, but we might get hyphy. You feel me? That's just
yeah.
You know.
Do you miss the Mohawk era?
Nah, man, I still got it. Shit. I ain't never let it go.
I mean, no, I'm just saying in general, not you, because of course you're unique. But
oh yeah, but you talking about the
Mohawks,
the
man.
time?
There was Mohawks everywhere, Doug. You would have thought everybody was thrash and shit like that.
Oh yeah, man. But you know what it was, man? It was just cool because it was finally cool that somebody other than Mr. T was rocking the Hawks, man. And I think that's what it really stemmed from is everybody. Y'all gonna have to get raw with me down low right here for the night because yeah, we just transitioned, man. We out here in San Diego.
No way.
I told you, man.
I remember you said that, but I forgot. Time is fucking flying, dog. Come on, you can't. You gotta forgive me for that.
No, you good.
You good. How's San Diego? How's it out there?
Oh, it's tremendous, dude. I mean, the weather's already better than 100, and it was we left. It was 105, 107 in Arizona.
Jesus Christ.
It's actually
getting
worse.
That shit over here. Don't bring any of that shit to LA. Keep all that shit out there. We're good right now.
For sure.
Cool.
100,000. But we're doing good. We're doing good.
Good, man. Good.
I'm rolling up. So if I look like I'm not paying attention, I am. I'm just rolling up.
It's all good. I'll go ahead and introduce this shit again and make sure that you're kept up to date. So basically the news is already brought. We already got on that. Actually, do want to ask you a question.
Oh, yeah. I got smelling good right now.
So I got something. First of all, you're a fan. Are you a fan or have you heard of Logic, the rapper? Of course you've heard.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So he's selling his music catalog for 8 figures.
He's selling it?
Yep. And it scares me that a lot of rappers are doing that. I don't see rock musicians doing that shit.
No, I mean, because they didn't really put no heart into it, probably, like, to be honest, like, it's not that hard. I'm not saying that it's easy, but like if you're really trying to be somebody, be yourself and put a message out and like do something all the way 100,000% original. I mean, it's nothing new under the sun. I'm just saying, but if you put in a lot of work, man, you want to get you want to keep that, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes people just be, freestyling, just making something and just, no, it's cool. I'll sell that. Like I got a lot off of that little nothing. You feel me?
Right. Yo, everybody out there, make that fucking money, but pick up a guitar, pick up a bass, pick up drums, pick up something.
Harmonica, piano,
harmonica. Something. Shit, you could fucking beatbox. You can make something out of that grinding.
Facts.
You could tune that up, you could tighten it up, make it to your own, and then create something from it. So That's true, man. It's music thrived off of instruments, voice, melody, all that shit is cool, but instruments is what really stuck and has changed the game forever. So my brothers and sisters out there, pick up a fucking instrument now, like right now, like literally go to Guitar Center right now, and pick up a fucking instrument.
And then
Um,
put the instruments in your kids' hands too, because I'm telling you, it makes them smarter.
yeah, let them diddle the fucking ukulele or something. Do something, man.
And
Don't
my
just
baby
keep
for sure ukulele is for sure.
Yeah, don't just leave them out here just armless. You know what I'm saying? You might as well cut off their arms if you're not gonna give them an instrument. I'm just
Ears
playing.
too.
That's a little too far. But you get what I'm saying.
Ears
Um
too.
ears too. Yo, so uh I said this and I gave my little spiel on what I thought, but am I wrong for hating on Post Malone's face tattoos or not wanting him to have face tattoos? Is that hate?
Is
As
it
a,
hate?
as a
It
man,
first I want to say if it is hate and you can recognize it and just be like, man, stop it, then that's cool. But if you realize it's like a cultural problem and like and you see like it might be actually an issue, you feel me? Then then yeah, you have every right to be like having an opinion, you feel me?
right. See, I
But
look I
you ain't
look at
starting no campaign, so you know.
it's just weird when you say that in the public world and then people can perceive it as like, oh, you hating, like that's the new thing. That just shuts down everything. You can be like,
Yeah,
yo,
you know. That's how people see it now because they don't want to get in the deep. I think it's because nobody wants to get detailed with what's going on in the environment or what's going on with the person. They just like they getting money. So if you hating on anything about them, you saying anything about them is hate. You know what I'm saying? It's not
mm,
always like that, man. Sometimes people just want like authentic people and real things going on. So that way we're not being wooed and wowed by the bullshit.
yeah. And I think that, when you think about stars and celebrities and just that people that have that it factor, I was talking about this with my friend the other day. People who have
Mhm.
that it factor. As a fan, I kind of get disappointed when I see the transition that they make. And maybe I'm wrong. And the reason why I ask if I'm a hater is because deep down, it's maybe I could have been in a different position and somebody saw, but I chose to take another route. You know what I'm saying? And when I see it for the person I'm looking at, especially a musician, right?
Mhm.
I see the potential we could have. I've seen that for a lot of people, not just him, but I seen
Mhm.
that where that potential could have went. But then it was just like this, maybe the smallest or the biggest things that changed, and it's like I could see why that changed. So for me, Post Malone, it was the face tattoos. It was just the carelessness. But I always could have seen this nigga as like an
The
Ed
drug.
Sheeran, but a cooler way. Like you get what I'm saying? Like, because
I
he's
do.
so talented, bro. Like his shit is powerful.
Yeah,
Um,
but it's the drugs, man.
it's the drugs, yo.
It's the
And
I'm
he
not
took
I'm
it.
just saying I'm not saying what he doing or if I know he doing, I'm just saying it's easy to have access to, expensive stuff, man, when you got motion like that, when you moving like that. So,
That's
hey,
and I hate that, because well, not hate. It was a really dope picture, but he took a picture of a picture with Kurt Cobain. Like there was a Kurt Cobain poster. He took a
right,
picture, whatever.
right.
And then and then my deep brain, how that shit goes. I think about fucking Kurt Cobain and how his life was, and how maybe I could have seen the same shit if I was living in that time and seen Kurt Cobain.
Facts,
So
facts.
what scares me, man, is when you get to that next level, when you get to that level of success and you got everything at will and all this kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Duh.
Sad. Hurts.
Ah, what hurts the most or what fucks people up? That's what drives me crazy. What because I haven't been through shit compared to what they've been through. So what is it that scorches them and causes them to change, causes them to go crazy and all these kinds of just money? Is it money? Is it power? Is it
I
abuse? Like
got you. I got you. You ever
talk to me.
walk through a mall or you ever walk through an establishment? I got to get my drink. You making that look like it's where it's supposed to be. But you ever walk
I'm
through
a pirate over here.
man, I see. I see you, Captain.
Yeah, my
Uh,
art, whatever.
no, that was right. So imagine you walking through a spot, right? And you different, and you different, but it's not like a big deal. But then like everybody looking at you, everything you do is they putting eyes on you, right? They putting observation on you, right? And that in that observation, it's a mentality that might come with like, let's say you was walking through and you like, I'm a pirate. You feel me? People are gonna have, oh, he a pirate. That means he do this, he do that, he like this, he like that. Watch out, do this, do that, right? People are gonna have a view about you, right? It might not be true. Most of it might not be true. That's the same thing that's going on with these people. Is that all these billions of eyes got views on you. I mean, they in the comments. I mean, they on the YouTube, they on the Instagram, they on the this anything that they got, they on it, writing comments. They people making memes. Anything could happen. Everybody know your life. You go into the store, you go anything. You know, that shit will drive you literally off something. Like you got to be off something that you too engulfed in being something else for everybody else trying to fit the thing, and you ain't got no room for no mistakes. You ain't got no room for no humanness. You ain't got no room because you got industry people telling you got to be like this, show up here, make music like that. You got, I mean, people just breathing down your neck all different types of ways, man. I can understand how it's hard, to just stay original, feeling like, hey, look, motherfucker, I don't feel like talking today. Or, hey, look, I ain't about to I don't want to show up to the funk because, look, that's not what I'm on. I'm on some different energy. You feel me? The people don't got no room to just back away and grow. You know what happens when you back away and grow? You become ostracized like Lauryn Hill, like Most Def, like all of these great people that we love, but we can't really get nothing from no more because, they done been pimped out and they realized they tried to get out of it, got blackmailed, you name it, man.
Man,
And jailed.
that's the thing that scares me the most is that level of success. And then once you flop, or let's just say rumors or whatever happens, you can't produce any more music. Like, do the
I
labels, if
bet
you
you
sign to something, if you owe something or whatever, can you just not put out music? Like, that's what scares me is like, why isn't Lauryn Hill putting out any
nope.
more music? Why isn't Most Def really? Is it just it's not passionate, it's not in them? Or
He
did
is
they just now fucking pick up a guitar or a
something out though.
bass and
He
like
does
try to create
out though.
something? Huh? We're both
Right.
talking. What'd you
No,
say?
Andre 3000 got an Andre 3000 got a last album.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that news. I need to get that.
Yeah. I
Is it
just had to put that out
where's
because
Phoenix? Where
what?
does the passion go after? Like like
The what?
what do you think is the turnoff in um
Sick people.
stick people?
Sick.
Oh, sick people.
Sick. The
Thick.
sickness. Sick. Like, bleh.
Huh. Oh, sick people
Yeah.
with the
That's the
S,
term.
not a TH. I thought
Yeah.
you said thick people. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, oh no, I'm not getting
Thick people are
canceled.
stopping shit. uh,
It's big shit popping, baby.
is it
But
is it
yeah,
is it the creepy shit? Is it the what the fuck?
it's the creepy shit that they can't talk about. That's why it's creepy.
Right. But
You said you
what stops them from putting out music? I gotta talk to an A&R about this shit, yo.
what
This is
stopped them from putting out what kind of music?
just music. Like, okay, I
Money, folk. If you
let's say
had
so
if
I
you
put
had 300
let's say I put out
songs,
let's say so I put out Superb, right?
uh-huh,
Last year. I hate that I put it off on the same day and then I woke up and found out Takeoff died. Rest in peace. Put
right,
it out that day. Let's say I succeed, I whatever, like things happen, good things,
right,
whatever.
right,
Um, when I get into those bigger rooms, right? When I'm talking to the Dr. Dre's, the Scott Storches, the Swiss Beats,
right,
maybe not working, but maybe just knowing them,
right,
interacting,
right,
and I'm in that circle, right?
right.
What right on that level, right? And we're not talking about me. I didn't do any fuck shit to get here. None of that shit. I got here
Yeah,
solid off the album. When I
got you.
get to that point, what do you think is gonna keep me from going up or just being like, fuck all this shit?
It's gonna be your. It's gonna be your first. It's gonna be your will to say, I want to do this. And then it's gonna have to be your discernment to say, this is what I see that's good, and this is what I see that's bad.
Right.
And then it's gonna have to be you decide if you're gonna say, I'm gonna do it myself, or I'm gonna scam y'all. Because that's the only way you're gonna come out that thing sane and alive.
Mm.
Truthfully and honestly. I mean, have you heard of La Russell? I know
Yeah.
you heard of La Russell.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see, he doing his Thug Diesel. He's splitting the money with who making the beats, YouTube. He doing everything legit, and it's too legit to quit. And now he getting placements to be able to freestyle in some places where people do get to freestyle that maybe some people, some industry people use to promote they people. You feel me? But it ain't the same. You feel me? So he get to do it on his own terms. So he might not be at the level of 50 Cent success as far as the money, but at his level, it is 50 Cent success. Like, he doing stuff that he thought he would never do with that type of money, with that type of words, with, you feel me, getting the opportunity to put stories and realness in people's head instead of putting, you feel me, be at Percocets, all that, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff that's like just making people and giving people this mentality of a lifestyle that's detachable from everybody or everything.
Which I think is really easy nowadays. Like it's easy to
Oh,
be
it's
like
easy.
us.
It's
I don't
cake,
want to say
baby.
like easy like it's tomorrow, but it's definitely like doable, right? Because you don't want to, because a lot of people do this to get in those rooms, right? They want to meet all these people, right? Like,
It
okay,
ain't nothing, though.
okay, let's just get into it. We got a couple of minutes left. You already know this shit shuts down when we get into deep ass combos.
Facts.
And by the
Facts.
way, in order for all the people out there listening, in order for that to stop, trust me when I say, you guys hit this up, buy some merchandise, maybe donate, maybe check out Warrior Phoenix's work. You know what I mean? Follow us. At least get us like,
Come on, man. Just send it out to
um,
your people, man. Get the buzz up.
at least get us 200, 300, followers, just for now. Just start off with that. And then we'll keep it all longer. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it going.
Then we'll make
But
sure
in the
we
meantime,
give
we're having
back.
fun with this conversation. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to know is, and by the way, this is a perfect example, people, because we want to have these kind of talks before Fresh and Famous. Who knows where that's gonna go? But goddamn, I'ma hate when I can't say what I want to fucking say, you know? And
And that's
that's
what
the thing.
not the
I don't want to
problem.
put myself in that position. I want to be able to say what I want to say because I ain't gonna say shit disrespectful. I'm not gonna say something to somebody that's not right here. Or if I do, I would still say it to them, you know what I mean, in their face. So you look at somebody like I was just talking about Wiz Khalifa earlier, right? Wiz is always one of my favorite rappers. I'm always mention him. I'm always say that name because
Same.
that's just somebody that definitely
Life's
just
good.
prop.
Know I'm living great. Call me out of town. Shawty every week, a different state. A
Classic
3
shit.
cell phones, pencil plates. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah,
Nah, you gotta you
we love
gotta hear
Wiz.
that. You gotta hear that comb over. That nigga said, staring at your makeup, joints full of we soon as I wake up, young nigga, but got my cake up. Now I'm hopping out of the plane, feeling like the sweetest scent. Weed is lit. Look out my bitch, weed is shit. Probably high what they say when they see us, but they never say that we broke. Cushion every J that we smoke. Yo, that nigga was crazy. So,
Yeah, he was rolling.
and I feel like
Yeah,
I
so
feel like I feel like when he had that fuck that moment, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do was right around that time. It was when he dropped that 28 grams. He dropped that because once he hit that Fast and the Furious soundtrack song, nigga, that's the scam, right? That's
right.
when you're just like, yo, cool, paid all my dues properly, whatever, whatever. I'm good. So I think that he played it how he wanted to. I I hate a lot of the moves that he took, and I would really love to interview him and talk about that. I just don't know how commercial those interviews go. You know what I mean? Like I
I
could
was
talk to you
actually
right
about
now.
to.
Huh?
I was actually. I we'll talk about some other stuff later. But I'll have some ideas for some people to
We got to get
interview.
Instagram live. We're gonna get an Instagram live tomorrow. Actually,
There
we
we
might
go.
have to do that.
Wait, anytime,
We might
anytime.
have to do that. Talk
Yeah.
about this
So
shit.
we got to figure this shit out and document it.
Document that the fuck out of it.
I'm trying to hit daylight up though.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you and Daylight, like,
We don't even got to talk. We just gonna look at each other in the face and be like, so what you done
but,
did already, and what you want?
but I feel like when that nigga comes out, like you'll know. Like I don't know, man. Like you have such an interesting attachment to Daylight. Like, do you follow any other battle rappers? Do you follow like Ichi Gotti and all them niggas?
Bro, I literally don't follow a single piece of battle rap. I ain't heard Daylight battle rap, but maybe one time, and that's not how I found out about him.
So what do you like? You just like his music or what?
Bro, I found Daylight. He was vlogging, and I was like, just YouTuber. I was just doing my YouTube shit, and then he was vlogging. He kept popping up on my YouTube maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, and I just kept watching. And then I found him on the gram somehow, followed him, watched his lives. Then I go to YouTube and see the lives from there, and then he got like a Discord live and shit like that. So, and then I finally listened to his music. I didn't even know the nigga rapped.
Hmm.
Didn't even know he rapped. I heard Light Skin, and he made this track that was so fire, bro. That was like, it was everything, like the words, the intellect, the cadence. It was everything. Like it was like stuff that needed to be said. It was great, man. I'll send it to you, but he basically rapping about niggas. He put his son on one of the songs, and his son was rapping too. Like it's called Walking Dead, Walking Dead. Yeah, this the Walking Dead.
That's what's up. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's always been that. I mean, you got to check out his battle raps, bro. He's
Oh, I checked him
him,
out.
him and
I
Tay
checked him
Rock,
out.
him and Tay Rock. That shit was wild. That
He
shit
be
was crazy.
shredding it apart
Yeah, man. Battle rap.
like
That's
baby.
a thing. That's another deep dive. Yeah, y'all.
I'ma
So
shred
check
these
this out.
niggas up like
Check
a
this out, y'all.
baby.
So we're gonna, once this cuts off, right? Because it is gonna cut off. Maybe not soon. I think we're good. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but
Those are
when it
flash.
cuts off, just know we're gonna go on live tomorrow. I'm gonna hit you guys
Back.
up. I'm gonna go on the Sunny Jean, the S. I should go on the personal. I might go
Hit
on the
the
Sunny. The
you
personal.
got
This is deep.
phone.
This is
Hit
deep.
that personal.
Personal. All right.
Hit that personal, man. Hit that personal, man.
I'm hit the personal. I'm hit the personal. Jordan D Gore, JORDANDGORE, and Warrior Phoenix with the FENIX.
What it is.
We're gonna talk about it, man. I don't know what fucking time, but just know we're gonna pop up around the mid-afternoon. I'm just
Hey,
gonna
we
like
go,
hit you up and be like, yo, I'm ready to go in like an hour or something, you know?
bro. Hit me up.
Man,
I'm gonna be with the babies. We gonna be chilling on the house.
we got to, bro. We gotta, this is because podcasting is just so public. It's crazy. It's just like radio. Exactly like radio, of course.
Right.
Live, when people follow you, when they just even check out your story or something, that's when it's like a personal thing. That's
Yeah,
when it's
man.
like, because I want to say so much. I just don't know what's right to say, what's wrong. And I don't know who gives a fuck. You know what I mean? That's the
I
thing.
totally feel you on that one.
But it's so scary because people, if they give a fucking, because I already know, man, I see the direction, I see the vision, but I can't
I'm
speak
ready
on it
for the
because
whoever
God
give a
doesn't
fuck.
like when I
I'm
speak
ready.
on that shit. He only likes when I put in the work, right? And I see the direction. And when it gets there, I don't want people to fucking backtrack and be like, yo, this is bullshit. Take all these bullshit ass clips that we did at
Right.
fucking episode 10 or whatever.
Right.
Like, I want to make sure that our tracks are covered because all we're trying to do is shift the world, fucking better the world, and
Back.
really figure shit out, And we don't have all the answers. We don't. We don't.
It's not about just talking. It's about really working this stuff out, and that's why it's a good documentation, so we can track up on what we've been doing, who we've been talking to, how's it been going? You know, it's good to check in, man. I checked in with the homie today, man. They got some good stuff going on, and we cycling this energy to each other, like,
Yeah.
So you know, everybody getting better. So
that's what it's about, man. And you know, and I guess to give you guys a taste of it, hopefully this fucking, I mean, maybe this shit cuts off or whatever, but what I struggled with in the past, man, and this was like during COVID and just, you know, I went through a lot of stuff. I think all of us did, right?
there's the
There's a
time
lot
for
going on in COVID. There's a lot of confusion. The part that got to me was enjoying that loneliness, enjoying that being alone. I mean, I had my, you know, girlfriend at the time and everything like that, but after all of that, just really utilizing just that soloness, that fact that I want to walk out alone. But I'm so conflicted to where it's like I want to be out alone, but then I don't because now it's lit. Like now it's people are going out. You know what I mean? It's like the COVID shit, you don't have to worry about that as much now.
right.
And that's where I'm trying to, you know, I definitely need the good word from you because I feel like you're at this point of life right now, from what I see, you're a man's man, right? Like you stick to what you have. You know that you're a family man. You provide. You're somebody, especially somebody that I've known for fucking over 2 decades now,
For sure.
like for a minute.
For
Just
sure.
somebody like who has came, saw, and conquered. You know what I mean? And you're still a work in progress, of course, right? Like everybody
For
else.
sure.
But you've
Thanks for
leveled in a way of like it's crunch time. It's always on the go. And
always.
I don't know what it's like to have kids. And I always try to highlight that because I want the listeners to really pay attention to that because a lot of us don't. And we want to know more. We want to kind of know more. I don't want to know a lot about, I don't want everybody to know about your personal life, of course, right? Like not too much. But I want them to know that surface part. You know, you explain how they want on Warrior Phoenix, but I want to make sure that they get the surface level. Like, yo, I know I got to deal with fucking shit and drool and
it's just like this. It's just like this, bro.
Go talk.
Whatever you do, whatever you love and like to do, it's gonna infuse itself into you and your family even more. Like if you like to rap, nigga, me and my wife, we about to be doing parent rap. We about to be doing all the raps that parents need to have because the shit be rough. You feel me? It'd be tough, it'd be rough, but you know, laughs do happen, good times do happen, you know, but it's just a part of everything. Like, just, you know, if you like to eat, just make more of it. You know what I'm saying? You like to eat, make more of it because the baby gonna want to eat too. You know, they might not eat it all. They might hate it. They might be like, ugh. One day they might love it. Next day they might hate it. You just gotta learn to grow with that. You know, just like you gotta learn to grow with yourself. You get the opportunity to regrow when you got some children. Anything really, you know, you get to relearn your childhood. You get to not repeat stuff and realize you can take negative and make it positive. You can take stuff from the past that was bad, and then you can say, this is why it was bad. This is what I can't do. This is why I can't do it. This is reasons that I can't do it because if I do, then it's going to create this in my baby. And I knew it was a struggle for me at this time. So I'm just trying to make it a clear path for them. I'm trying to sweep this shit out the way for them. Just, you know, and you got to take the L. No matter what, you got to take the L. So just take the L and then you take 2 L's and then you turn them bits. Let me show you. You take 2 L's, right? And then you twist them hoes up and you got a W.
For California or what? For the West?
Oh, for the win.
Oh, for the win. Okay.
Yeah, you take 2 L's, man, and you twist them 2 L's up and you got a W.
Okay, cool. It's for the win and it's for the West Coast. Let's do it.
You feel me? Because it gotta be.
Got to, because we from there, right?
Yeah, you know, it gotta be. That's how it came about.
That's interesting, man. Because again, like I'm just in that situation right now to where so I got this new job and I do work with a lot of women and I love women, you know, as a straight male, as somebody who loves people, who accepts people, you know, I work with all sorts of different people, you know, whether they're gay, lesbian, straight, whatever. And I never minded that. I'm always a come as you are kind of person, and and the more the merrier, the more it gives me something to talk about. I storytell, I write about this shit. So therefore it gives me a storyline behind it. And right now, what I'm dealing with, man, we got literally 9 minutes, 30 seconds. So I know Phoenix is gonna give me the shit that I fucking need to hear.
We're gonna chop it.
Moving on to something new, something where, it's scary, it's not easy. Um, I want to ask, like finding out when you had your first kid, right? Let's say found out your woman was pregnant.
Yeah.
Of course, if you want to tell the story, feel free, but I want to know, I really want to know your reaction in that moment when you found out.
Oh man.
Give it to me.
Yeah. Yep, my reaction in that moment, as soon as I found out, I was not phased. I wasn't phased because I knew that I had this love in my heart that was patient, and I knew that I had the ability to give it, and I knew I had the ability to like transmute it in a way where I could make a life better, and I was excited to do that, and I didn't actually get the opportunity to do that, so I was disheartened, but I didn't give up. I didn't give up. So after time, basically, my daughter's mom moved 2 months into the pregnancy before the birth, and then just kind of was just moving, and I didn't get a chance to be at the birth. I didn't get a chance. I just, she finally landed somewhere. I finally got the address. I finally pulled up year after year, and it was, of course, drama, but I still never gave up. And, I seen a quote today that said, once the child grows up, they'll know who the problem was. And now that I got 2 more babies, and I can see all of the love that they give and they exude, and everybody that can see it without us doing anything. They just see it on their face. They see it at the park. They just see it. It makes me happy, man. I can sit and ease and be happy and know that this is not hard. It's not a hard thing. The hard part might be dealing with who you might have had the baby with. That might be a hard part. But when it comes to the children, it doesn't have to be hard. It will be difficult, but it doesn't have to be hard. All you got to do is have some patience, ask some questions, give some love.
Did you have to, like, whether it was medicating or maybe taking like some, I don't know, yoga or something like that? Like, did you have to just like prep up for that? Like, did you have to really, or was it just reaction? Just kind of just, I gotta go. Like, was it a roller coaster after that? Not a roller coaster. Let me not say that.
It was dark. It was a dark 2 months. It was a real dark 2 months.
Okay.
It was real bad because of course, of how the situation went. So also be wise and choose somebody that you can communicate with, argue with, and not lose love with, argue healthy with. That's important. And make decisions together with. That's important. Very important. But other than that, it's innate. It's innate, and all you got to do is balance it. Don't do too much. Don't not do enough. Balance it.
Right. I love that, man, because like I said, like,
make it fun or it's not gonna be fun.
And that's, you see, like, the stage I'm at right now. And again, it's important to listen to this, right? Because this prepares me for when I do have my first kid. Just, I really can't wait to have that, man. I mean, I can, right? like, let's be clear, but I'm not out here just wilding. Like, I really do want to settle down at this point, right? And get that. It's not but learn from the homies, learn from like men. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what, you Phoenix are a full-on man, because it's not easy for us, especially
Like, not
being a Black man in America. It's a way different scenario, especially no matter what situations you're in, how you grew up, how you financially, whatever. It all
everything.
twists and turns to how you are as a human being and as a man, right? So that gave me insight because what scares me the most, man, is um uncomfortability. Uncomfortability. I hope I'm saying that right. That is definitely a drunk slur word. But
Give me my cup.
yeah, yeah. Give me my comfortability.
Yeah.
That sounds like a low key, like a coaster or something.
That's a
But
nice little
but yo, so that's my thing, man. Is like because I have been through that before, and I fear going through that again. And you know, now that I'm at this job where I work with women and stuff like that, it's kind of like it scares me, man. The future scares me. It feels like I literally just had, I mean, even not to mention this fucking new dog I got. You know what I mean? That
right,
I fucking found. Like
right.
it's it's so scary at this phase of my life.
Don't be
It,
scared of nothing God gonna put in your life.
preach, man. Damn.
If God put that dog in your life, that was just a test.
She's such a sweetheart, yo.
Put that
Like she
behind you
keeps me on
now.
my P's because she wakes me up early, like all of that shit, dog.
That's what them babies gonna do. For sure.
It's different, man. That's just different. I'm so used to being stubborn on my own, like fucking like
You gotta give it
I
up.
love you guys, but let me know if you fucking need me, like that kind of person. And
You gotta
now
give it
he's
up.
my way into like lovey-dovey. I'm like, fuck, I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I don't like being nice. I'm sorry to let that out. I don't.
No, that was perfect because whoever can hear that and deal with it, you know what I'm saying, like hear you out, then and you can work with the growth and understand why you gotta be different, why you gotta change. And
Yeah.
then you look in your childhood and you see like, damn, okay, maybe I gotta fucking
Yeah.
ah. You gotta give yourself the pep talks. You gotta
Real
fucking
shit.
super stand through that shit for real.
God damn, you got to, man. You
Yeah,
got
it
to.
make you new though. It
It
makes you
does.
new. You
It
nobody
does.
can do it but you.
It does.
It's you. It's you. It's God too, but it's God in you. It's the God. It's in your DNA. So when you feel that good, when you feel that heavenly, that Holy Ghost that rain down on me,
Mhm.
that's what that is, man. That's you just really all in
Shit is
full belief.
scary, man. That shit is scary because I was a too cool for school kind of motherfucker at one point. And it's just like I can't be like that, yo.
Well,
Like
man, you
that
probably
shit.
just gonna wind up being fun and corny. What's wrong with that?
I know,
That's a,
right?
that's a great dad. That's a trustworthy dad.
Uh,
Oh yeah, you see,
I know, man. Because
yeah,
I mean, you know us, bro. You know where we
yeah,
grew up at. Like, you don't
yeah.
want that stigma. It's not a stigma, but you don't want that shit on your belt. You want to be the coolest motherfucking dad possible. But
And you
what's a
will
cool
be.
dad?
Exactly, and you will be. You're gonna be the new definition.
And
Because just imagine your kid. Other people do cool stuff,
mhm.
but in your kid's eyes, you the coolest thing since shoestrings. Like,
Uh, that touches such a fucking nerve, dog. Rest in peace,
bro,
Coach Ron, man. Rest in peace, Coach Ron.
hey, rest in peace,
Uh,
Coach Ron. Man, you are loved
just
wherever you are going on this planet, or if you're not even off it yet. You feel me? We still with you. You still with us. You in our hearts, man. We appreciate you.
definitely, definitely. Yo, man. We got less than a minute left. You already know this shit's gonna shut off. But yo, I want to
Yeah.
say Phoenix, Warrior Phoenix, my G. I appreciate you, man. As always. As always.
I
Yes, sir.
appreciate you, man, giving us a
Sir.
platform here to say what we need to say and link. You feel me?
Let's do it. Yo, this shit's about to shut off. You already know I fucking love y'all, man. Fresh and Famous Radio. Let's fucking get it. Yeah.
That's
Next
it,
week,
baby.
still in ears. Hey, smoke that for every motherfucking body out here, man. Straight
Man,
up.
I love y'all, man. We love y'all, man. Stay alive, man, and do more than thrive. You feel me?
Fresh and Famous fucking radio. Episode number 10. Let's fucking go.
Get
Peace,
it.
homie. Yeah.